Imagine designing your own processor, building a digital clock, or creating an ALU with just like one inside Intel or AMD processor, or programming an FPGA that controls robots, satellite, or self driving cars. Isn't it exciting? But here is some interesting part. None of these programs using languages like C or Python. Instead of this, engineers use hardware descriptive language, and one of the most popular languages Verilog. In this series, we'll be looking out for Verilog completely from scratch, even if you have never written any single line of HDL code before. Now, before writing code, let's understand what Verilog actually is. Many of you may think that Verilog is just another programming language, isn't it? But here, Verilog is hardware descriptive language, which often called as a HDL. So when we write any code in C or Python language, we tell a processor what instruction to execute. But in the Verilog, we describe here the hardware itself. We literally describe gates, flip-flops, register, multiplexer, counter, and entire digital system. So think of Verilog language can be used as to describe electronic circuits rather than just a hardware. So why to learn this respected Verilog? Now this Verilog has a power in the modern world. Almost all your electronics devices rely upon digital hardware. Maybe your laptop, mobile phone, cars, medical equipment, integrated circuit design. Many of the companies use Verilog every day to build chips inside these devices, which is going ahead with the essential for the career. If you wanted to look upon for the future perspective based on this, would be the VLSI, ASIC design, FPGA development, embedded system design, chip and SoC design. So most of the real world application of Verilog where the modern world can be able to design many of the designing processor and CPUs, memory controllers, many communication system including Ethernet, PCIe, imaging processing hardware, DSP system, AI accelerator, automotive and networking electronics, space electronics and satellite, and even consumer electronics. Now, to use and learn this respected language, you need a software. So these are the most some of the free simulation tool that can easily get started upon it, and you can learn upon for this respected simulation HDL language. So before simulation, it is you need to must have the master in the logic first. The prerequisite required for these kind of language, whatever wherever you are getting started with, basic electronics, binary number system, logic gates, boolean algebra, and some of the prior expertise based on the fundamental concept that can revise and reinforce as we progress through the course. So most often this Verilog programming versus general programming languages, the basic key difference between them is to describe hardware. So usually C and Python will describe the software part, but the HDL can describe the Verilog can describe the hardware part. So some of the example like in the Python, you may be writing it as a plus b, and you are able to perform the operation between two of the variable a and b as a sum operation. But when you wanted to execute this respected process as been executed by CPU, so it will simply give the instruction that addition of two variable and then process it. But when you assign these kind of languages in terms of the key role can be able to take place for the actual logic implementation for the Verilog. So you will assign some operator as maybe any one of the variable, and then you are telling the operation of that respected hardware to it. Now here the describing it in terms of the arrow will simply assign, and it will perform the AND operation between two of the variable. So it will actually create a logic on a silicon software that can run sequentially on a processor. So Verilog can describe concurrent hardware, and that integrated circuits that can be able to use for any programming. So you are designing here the digital hardware. So from the real world hardware built using Verilog, from concept to silicon, can be able to based upon FPGA development boards, custom processor design, digital clock and timer, memory controller, robotics, space and satellite, AI hardware accelerator. So all these begins with the lines of piece of code from the Verilog. So you will learn to build upon for them. Can be categorized into four of the stages: phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, phase 4. As we go on accelerating with the further phases, the complexity of the course becomes more. So in terms of right from the basic to the advanced FPGA implementation to the board programming based complete design system, we are going to learn here in this course.